Hey guys, this is Brian, also known as Abanez343 in some circles. I'm going to show you a few tips to maximize your GPS drift. I'm guessing this would only be applicable to an Android device. It also depends on your hardware and your Android software version. The first thing I'm going to do here and go to my location information by holding down on it. That's how you get here. And you've got your locating method, which mine really only works at all if it's on this top setting here. So I'm just going to leave it there. And you have these options here to improve accuracy with Wi-Fi scanning and Bluetooth scanning. I'm going to turn them both off and go back to Pokemon Go. And you may see that, I've jumped across the map. I'm not even sure where this is at, actually. But so now I have, if you don't get the indicator that you are moving too fast, you are probably getting a good drift off that. So I can look, egg 0 at 0. Of course, it's going to take some time before it actually updates the egg distance. But you can, every couple minutes or so, you can go back. I usually just mess with the Wi-Fi scanning, click it on, go back, and then I've went back. It also depends on where you're at, what you're doing, what's around you, the weather, tall buildings, lots of things interfere with GPS location. If you're just looking to drift, without having to mess with your phone, you can just leave Wi-Fi scanning off and just set it down. Find a good spot in your home or wherever that gets you some distance. Something I do is I just leave it open all night long, and the way I do that is if you go into your settings and you want to go to, first you have to go to get your developer options to show up, you have to go to About Device, and it's one of these, I believe it's build number. Yeah, you click on that a bunch of times and then it'll give you a little indicator. It says developer mode has been turned on. I think you have to press it 7 times. After you've done that, you can go to developer options, and then you've got this option here, never sleep while charging. So it makes your phone stay awake. And with that enabled, you can plug it into a charger, find a good spot, and just leave your phone. And you should get some drift after a while. I mean, some nights I get more than others. It's not much, but it does help. It adds up. Right now I'm in a brick building. I get really good drift here. Not even really drift, it's more like kind of teleporting, but not really. It's not far enough that it really should make any big difference with Niantic. Thinking you're teleporting to snipe Pokemon or something, because I know they have some major changes with that recently. But you can just kind of play with it. I might not get anything on that. Let's look at my egg. Still on 0. If I kept playing with it, I could actually show that it does update. I think the last information I heard was every 15 seconds it updates your actual distance, and every 4 minutes it actually credits you for that distance. So still haven't got anything here. Sometimes you may think you're getting distance and you won't. Other times it's the opposite. It's just something you can play with. Like I said, I leave it open all night to do this, and I actually found a spot in my home, in the kitchen, plugged in, sitting on top of a plastic Folgers can. Seems to be the absolute best spot. I mean, I tried several spots before I came to that, and it seemed to work okay. Like I said, there's a million things that can influence your GPS accuracy, so your results will vary. I'm sure your device and software version varies. So just something to play around with. If you just want to have better GPS all around, make sure both of these settings are on, and that helps immensely with getting an accurate signal, especially on specific phones. Other older versions, I have an older phone I've tried it on and it doesn't do anything. It either has GPS or has no GPS basically, and so your mileage will vary. I guess that's it. Happy hunting, and we'll see you later.